The South African National Roads Agency, SANRAL, has launched a mega road safety campaign along the N4 National Road, emphasizing the importance of road safety during the festive season. During the festive season, the N4 sees increased traffic and fatality rates. The campaign aims to promote safe road practices. And for more on this, we're now joined by Madoda Mthembu. He's the Operations and Maintenance Manager for SANRAL in the Northern Region, and he joins us now via our video link. Madoda, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. And of course, as the festive season kicks off this month, we are seeing a number of these festive season campaigns kick off. You also kicked off your own called the SANRAL Mega Road Safety Campaign. Tell us more about it.
Hello to you, and good evening to all the viewers. Yes, of course, we as SANRAL are also part of the broader stakeholders that are setting up these road safety campaigns. So ours, we did it today along the N4. We started just outside Middelburg, and then we moved to Emakazeni, and then all the way to the east of Nelspruit in Malalane. So basically, this initiative is just to make sure that we also, as a road authority, contribute to the reduction of road crashes and fatalities. So it's part of the broader campaign in terms of road safety.
And you've chosen the N4 route, and maybe just tell us, during this time of the year, how congested does this route usually become?
As you might know, N4 is one of our major freeways. Basically, N4 East starts here in Gauteng, just outside of Pretoria, and goes all the way to the Lebombo border post with Mozambique. So the N4 freeway connects Gauteng with Mpumalanga, Mozambique, and even, not directly maybe, but Eswatini as well. So it is a major gateway, for example, at this time of the year for the tourists who are going to tourist attractions in the Mpumalanga province. So it does carry a high volume of traffic during this time of the year.
And during this time of the year, I mean, yourselves and other stakeholders in the transport sector are always looking at decreasing, be it road accidents and road fatalities. What does your strategy look like for this year?
So this campaign that we had today is one of the strategies that we have employed just to alert our motorists that, I mean, the N4 is a very good road that SANRAL built. It's one of the world-class infrastructure project that we did. But even with that good road, we're still experiencing high rate of fatalities and crashes and so on. So we then realized that in as much as we can provide this world-class infrastructure, we still have a challenge in terms of reducing road crashes and fatalities. So then we launched this campaign just to inform and alert the road users that they should be alert and make sure that they adhere to the road regulations and rules, not exceed the speed limit, rest every 2 hours or every 200 kilometers, don't drink and drive, respect other road users. So this basically the campaign that we have just to alert and warn them.
And Madoda, what is your advice for holiday makers? I mean, many are making their way back home, many are going on holiday. During this period, what is your advice to them as SANRAL?
Yes, as I've indicated, I think our advice is just to make sure that, first of all, before you leave your house, make sure that the vehicle that you're going to use is roadworthy, that you adhere to all the traffic rules along the road, that you don't drink and drive, that you respect other road users. That, of course, as I've said, you must rest. If you're going to take a long trip, just make sure that you rest. You'll notice that when you're traveling along the N4, we've got what we call rest and services areas where you can pull and just rest before you proceed with your trip. So to avoid having to drive and fall asleep while you're driving.
This route also has a lot of truck drivers. There are a lot of trucks making their way from South Africa all the way to Mozambique. Maybe if you can also just give us a message for truck drivers, also for motorists who will be passing these truck drivers on their way.
Yeah, I think it boils down to respect for other road users as you travel along. So I think we discourage some behaviors where people don't respect each other. Someone just drives along and cuts just before you, and don't allow other people to overtake when it's proper to do so, and just respect the speed limit that is posted. You will notice that when you travel the road, the speed limit is not consistent. It depends what the terrain where you are driving. So if the speed limit goes down to 100 kilometers, respect that. When it goes up to 120, stick to that, and just respect the other road users.
All right, Madoda, thank you so much for your time this evening. That is Madoda Mthembu, the Operations and Maintenance Manager for SANRAL Northern Region, giving advice there to motorists who will be making their way to their destinations this festive season. All right.